When this lonely millionaire secretly followed his housekeeper's little daughter into the garden, he discovered a heartbreaking secret that changed his life forever. Rohit had everything money could buy: a mansion with 22 rooms, 5 luxury cars, and a private jet waiting at the airport. But every night, he returned to a house filled with nothing but silence. 3 years earlier, he had lost his wife, Ankita, and his little daughter, Disha, in a tragic car accident. Since then, he had stopped living. He was only surviving. Among the few people who still worked in the mansion was Manjula, a kind and hard-working housekeeper. Sometimes she brought her 3-year-old daughter, Roshini, because she had no one to look after her. One morning, Rohit noticed something unusual. Little Roshini slipped quietly into the garden. Curious, he followed her from a distance. She placed a worn-out photograph beside a small patch of flowers. "Good morning, Papa," she whispered. "I brought you water today." Every word pierced Rohit's heart. "Mama cries when she thinks I'm asleep," Roshini said softly. "I try to be good so she doesn't worry." Then she smiled. "Mama says if we're kind, kindness will come back." A 3-year-old child was teaching hope. If the story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe the channel for more heartwarming stories. Rohit learned that Manjula had lost her husband in a workplace accident. She was raising Roshini alone, struggling every day without ever asking for help. For the first time in years, Rohit realized he wasn't the only person carrying grief. Instead of offering charity, Rohit offered dignity. He helped Rohini join a good preschool. He gave Manjula more time with her daughter. And together, they brought Disha's forgotten garden back to life. One afternoon, Roshini asked, "Mr. Rohit, can you fix my doll?" He stitched its tiny arm with trembling hands. When she hugged him, something inside him healed. Days became weeks. Weeks became months. The mansion echoed with laughter once again. Rohit, Manjula, and Roshini weren't connected by blood. They were connected by healing. One autumn evening, beneath blooming sunflowers, Rohit knelt before Roshini. "Would it make you happy if I asked your mama to become part of my family forever?" Roshini's face lit up. "Then you'll be my second papa." A few months later, the same garden that once held sorrow became the place where love bloomed again. Roshit and Manjula were married. Roshini scattered flower petals with the biggest smile on her face. Every morning, Roshini still visited the garden. Not because she was lonely, but because she wanted to tell her father how happy she was. And Rohit, once the coldest and loneliest man in the city, finally understood that sometimes the smallest hearts carried the biggest lessons. All it took was one little girl and one moment of curiosity to turn a lifetime of sorrow into a lifetime of love.